Hello everyone, it's me, NYSE Einstein from the Florida New York Stock Exchange. We've got March 1. Stop the madness. February goes out with a bang and March comes in like a lion. God Almighty. We are back in the green again, baby. We are back on this train. We came in this morning and, we did not recoup the highs of this morning, which came off of a lot of positive China news, the rebalancing of the MSCI, and while we're not clear about global growth and China growth economically, one day it's good, one day it's bad. All that being said, the MSCI index is being reweighted with Chinese stocks, mid-cap and large-cap, being added in from a 1 to 14% increase in their weighting in the index. I'm not an economist. I ain't that bright. I'm cute, but not that bright. So I'm not really clear what that means, but for some reason, I'm being told by the powers that be and those way smarter than me that that's a good thing and that's enough to get this market going. I did not hear anything else more positive about the closing of the China trade deal, but today we came in like a roar with the market up 200 points. It stayed there for at least an hour and a half or two, long enough for me to cover my short and not make any money, and then the market faded. It got tired. That news got old and stale and they sold the market off. But it surely just felt like a little bit of a weakness and a fatigue midday because they came for them again in the afternoon. They bought them off the lows. Don't think it was a technical thing. We closed above 26,000, that's great. We closed above 2,800, that's great. The Russell up 15, significant for the small mid caps. The S&P up 20, a nice showing, closing above 2,800, which we have not done. We did the other day for a moment. We'll see what the retracement looks like or the rally that comes in on Monday happens to see whether this becomes a plateau to jump off of on the upside or a cliff to jump off of on the downside. All that being said, for a March 1 day, we have a volume of about 1 billion shares. That was nice. 2-to-1 on the up volume versus the down. Seems like a flight to, not a flight to safety, a flight to equities on the stocks because gold sold off significantly, as did oil, and the market closed up 110 points. I believe we were up about 200 points on the high, and we tried to regain that. The market was cooperative in my respect because we posted out with about 700-800 million to buy in, and we did get a nice late afternoon rally. So there are people, we've talked about it, why we've seen that pause in weakness over the last couple of days. Not really weakness, just more of a pause because we've gotten to this 2,800 level, 26,000 level, and we had sort of paused and we were looking for what is the next leg up or leg down, what is the next catalyst to take this market higher or lower. For today, March 1, fresh money coming in and the boost from the MSCI rebalance with the China trade story and the China global rebalancing within the index seems to be something that people believe is a major positive thing for markets, equities, and whatnot. That's all I got to really say about that. We closed the market up with a lot of green on the screen. That's good. We closed above these levels, which have been resistance for a little bit now. Hopefully we'll see. Look, today does not one day a market make. I say that over and over again. We will see. We blew through this earlier in the week and we backed off. We blew through it today. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Monday will be a big day. I believe we're going to have an interesting day in March. We've got all the sort of the marinating news of China, of Trump, of Michael Cohen, of the economics of what's going on, of Brexit, of the wall, of earnings and whatnot, and interest rates and the Fed and all that. We'll see where that takes us. But we'll see what happens in March, whether there's stability, positivity, shopping lists, people looking for bargains and people taking this market higher because the valuation seems right, or people are going to put on the trade on the short side and realize that this market is a little overbought, ready to roll over and come in. Those are the two options. I'm not Einstein, even though I look like him. I ain't that smart, but I'm giving you what I'm feeling for the day. Today is March 1. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in New York, and I love you all. NYSE Einstein, Inside Verstov. I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend.